I'm Elisa Brownlee, an Assistive Technology Specialist with the ALS Association Greater Philadelphia chapter, and I also consult with the national office. This video today is showing you how to use a letterboard with partner-assisted scanning. I've been with the association for 20 years, and as part of that, I've gone to the ALS clinic at Pennsylvania Hospital for about 15 years. And one of the most disheartening things that I often hear is I will ask someone who can't communicate, do you use a letterboard? And their answer inevitably will be, well, no, because I can't point. Well, you can definitely use a letterboard without pointing. It's called partner-assisted scanning, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate today with my partner, Donna, and a letterboard that is a two-sided letterboard. The Greater Philadelphia chapter and the national office gives these away for free. All you have to do is send me an email, and my email is elisa@alsphiladelphia.org, and that will be displayed at the end of this video. We give a whole communication kit out, and as part of that is one of these, and the other one that I'll describe and I'll show you today also. So this is a double-sided letterboard. And what I will do with Donna is I will establish a system that she will indicate if I'm right or not. So can you nod? Okay. So when I read this row and your letter that you want to say is in the row, you need to indicate that by a nod. Okay? So I don't know where you were born. And so can you tell me the city in which you were born? Okay, so is your first letter in row 1, 2, 3, 4? M, N, O, P. Okay, so I have a boogie board here, which is a LCD board where you could use pen and paper. First letter is P. Next letter, is it row 1, 2, E, F, G, H. Okay. Do you mind if I guess? Philadelphia. Okay. We did that within 10 seconds. All right. And we would just continue that cycle as she tells me what I need. All right. And if there was ever a case where you didn't know how to use it, the instructions are on the back. All right. So not only can I use it as partner-assisted scanning, if Donna can point, I can put it in her lap and she could point, or we could use a stylus and she could point, okay, to P, right, H. And so we can use this both ways. This is a double-sided eye gaze board. Instead of me asking row and column or row and letter, I'm going to be watching where Donna's eyes are and then asking her which letter it is. So I'm going to hold it right here. What you're going to do is the first letter of the word you want to tell me, you're going to stare at the red dot. So just as an example, look here, look here, look here, look here, here, and here. And you can see her eyes move to different quadrants. So your daughter, don't know her name. So what quadrant is the first letter of her name? You're looking at 1. Is it A, B, C? Okay, C. Next letter. Now, most of the time in the alphabet, you could probably say, is it A, E, I, O, or U? Following a C, right? But we'll go on. You know, if you establish that communication pattern with your person that you're communicating with, you wouldn't necessarily have to go through every letter. You can guess based on the first letter if a vowel will follow, but we'll continue on. So the next letter in what quadrant? You're looking at 4. N, O, okay, O. So it could be anybody. Next letter, quadrant. You're looking at 6. I'm sorry, 3. I, J, K, L. Okay, so I could start guessing. Chloe, Claudia, or whatever. But so all I'm doing is following her eyes to the quadrant that I want. This is particularly good if you were in bed, or if you were in a position where you couldn't necessarily see this one, or that if you're just down the eye movement, that you can use this board. This is a symbol-based board for someone who might have some cognitive issues, and you would just either, they could point if they can still point, or you can do, again, is it this row, is it this row, is it this row, this row, this row, this row. And again, at the bottom, yes, no, and maybe. That's crucial. This is another board that we give out for free. And lastly, this is a trifold board made by a company called AliMed. This is called a critical communicator. It comes in 21 different languages. This is really crucial for people who speak a language that doesn't necessarily have an A through Z alphabet, that we can't get an app for, or that we can't get a communication device for. And so in English is the word nausea, and in Spanish is the word nausea. And then you have the picture of nausea, so that there could be, hopefully, no communication breakdown for the person whose native language this is, and the person who doesn't speak the language but would know English. So I could again ask Donna, is it this row, is it this row? And then we go picture by picture, or on the back is the Spanish alphabet, and she could spell things out to me. Now, this is not double-sided, so what I would have to do is watch her and get her cues, because I have to say, is it this row, is it this row, is it this row? So I have to keep looking up and down. So just know that partner-assisted scanning, when it's not double-sided, is a little more difficult than using a two-sided board, but it can be done. If you have any other questions about communication boards or other forms of quick and easy,
Just start again, I guess.
Of quick and easy.
No, let's do the whole thing again.
If you have any other questions about these communication boards that I displayed, or any others, please feel free to email me at Alisa, A-L-I-S-A, at alsphiladelphia.org, or you can tweet me at ALS Assistive Tech, TEC. I'm also on Facebook, Alisa Brownlee, ALS, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions.